It is 7 o'clock. This is how the kitchen is looking. It's still a mess. This stuff over here needs to be packed. This stuff over here is for recycle, so I have to take this outside. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Stuff on the table needs to be packed up. I have my box set up already to put this stuff in this box. These two we're gonna set aside. They're cleaning products, but they're too heavy to put in a box. So I'm gonna set these aside so the boys can put these in the garage. These 3 boxes are packed up already. The countertop just needs to be cleaned, but we just have like our packing tape, spackle, and stuff up there that I can easily clean. Like, it's getting to me, I really want to clean this, but we have a lot of packing to do. So I'm gonna show you guys how the living room looks. This is the living room. Let me turn the light on. The hardest part is just trying to get everything together, and I have the house a complete mess because we're still living in here. So we have Ryan's shoes over here. We're gonna take off of this white thing because somebody's coming by to get that. So I'm gonna have the boys do that tomorrow. They like to help with packing, so I'm gonna have them move these boxes and put them in the garage. We have extra boxes over here, and Ryan started painting. So everything that's kind of like nicked up on the wall is gonna be repainted. He repainted this door where the basketball hoop was, so it looks a whole lot better. Let's go upstairs. Have their mattresses over here. 1 box in here, not too bad. We just have a few more things to add to that box, but for the most part, this is their room, and this room is basically done, so we're good with that. Now, the bathrooms are done too. They just need to be cleaned, which the boys are living out of. So this is how their bathroom looks. Trey just had a bath, so he has toys and stuff on the floor, but not bad. But everything in here, like you guys saw in the last video, the drawers and stuff are already cleaned. I just need to go back in and re-clean everything. So my office has turned into the boys' new room. We have an air mattress for them. They have a few toys in here where they've been playing and sleeping. My office over here still hasn't been cleaned yet, but I'll get to that. Still have to pack a few more things in here. So this room isn't done yet, but this is how we're looking so far. You guys, I feel so embarrassed showing the house like this, but we're packing and I want you to see the process. So we have been spackling the walls. So everywhere that has like holes, we've been spackling. And then I just cleaned this room in the last video, you guys, and it's already kind of back to how it was. I'm washing clothes, so that's the noise you hear. But yeah, this is how we're looking. Hey friends, welcome back to a brand new video. I just realized I didn't do my intro. I was so focused on catching you guys up on what we had going on and just everything in the video so that it made sense that I didn't do my intro. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Crescent. I do all things cleaning, homemaking, DIYs, recipes. So if you like that type of content, definitely join our community. We'd love to have you. So today we're jumping straight into our cleaning and packing. I needed to pack a suitcase for me and the boys. Normally Ryan gets his stuff together, so I wanted to take everything that we had out from our previous trips that I had folded and cleaned and just start setting aside outfits for the boys, because when you do like a PCS that's like long distance, you will for the most part be staying in hotels or Airbnbs, wherever you decide to stay. And we normally schedule our hotels ahead of time, so I like to use that as like a landmark for us. So I will plan out our trips, and we had like 3 hotels scheduled for this trip. So I wanted to get outfits for the boys together for those nights. Let me know, do you overpack or do you pack specifically for what you need? Normally, I'm an overpacker, so I wanted to make sure that the boys had 2 outfits for each day just in case we did anything. And especially with Trey being a little bit younger, sometimes he spills like water or juice on his clothes or just, you know, has little accidents. So I wanted to make sure that he had extra clothes for himself. And I also pack for myself as well, like overpack, because you just never know what you plan on doing that day. So as you guys can see, I'm basically stuffing this suitcase and just trying to make sure that we have all of our clothes, our toiletries, deodorants, and just everything that we will need for this upcoming week traveling. And it just makes it so much easier so that I don't even have to worry about what we need to pack or what we need to wear. So as you can see, we are still packing and cleaning. I really wanted to share with you guys like a realistic journey of what it takes for us to kind of get ready for this move. And I didn't want to just only do like 2 packing videos and then be like, hey guys, we're at our new place, because realistically it takes a couple of days. If I'm being honest, it takes longer than that. It really takes weeks if you don't have everything planned and just together. So I just wanted to share with you like what we do in the last couple of days getting ready. Like I think our next video, I have another cleaning video, but I'm going to share with you what it takes for you to get ready for inspection, the things that they look for. But we'll get back to that later on. But the good news is that we're almost done. We have our moving truck scheduled and the mover scheduled for next week. So make sure you subscribe so that you can follow us on our journey and just see our process of moving to California.
2 a.m. in the morning, I'm in my story smoking, catching my breath. I can feel my skin burning. You light the fire in me, got no regrets. Can't forget, you got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes. Oh, you got me looped about it. You and me got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. Blow my mind with a warning. You digging deep within me. I feel obsessed. I can't help myself falling into the widest ocean again. Can't forget. You got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes. Oh, you got me looped about it. You and me got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
So this has been a very emotional week for us. We were just trying to get everything together. The boys were currently in school and they had their last week of school. So you guys, it was very, very sentimental. I felt like the teachers, they were all saying how much they were going to miss the boys and how they wanted to keep them there. And where we're at, we're in like a small town. So it's like a well-knit community and you feel like you know everybody, and it's bittersweet for all of us. So the boys were kind of sad because they finished their last week of school, so they were finished, and I felt like I was gonna miss a lot of the people there. Like we've really gotten to a lot of the communities where the boys were in basketball, different sports, so we got to meet a lot of new people, which was very, very nice. And with a lot of the moms being like close knit, the boys would sleep over at each other's house and just do a lot of things like go bowling. So it really felt like a family. So like I said, it was a very, very emotional week. The high and low, I'm going to just go ahead and just jump straight into it. The low was that the boys have finished school. I mean, that's a good thing, but you know, they're going to miss their peers. I know Trey kept talking about his teacher and how much he like really enjoyed her. This was his first time going to school in kindergarten. So I knew wherever we went, he would kind of be attached to the teacher because this is his first time going. but I also wasn't sure how he would do with starting school because with him leaving me, I wasn't really sure how it would go, but he really jumped in. Trey is an extrovert, so I wasn't too worried, but he had a good time. He had a lot of friends that he met, and he would always talk about them every day coming home from school, about what they did. And just like his peers, you guys, it was so bittersweet because, like I said, having to leave, was something we didn't want to do, even though it had to do with work. So that was the low for this week. The high for this week was that Amari had his first and last basketball game with the team. And even though they lost their first game, he scored 26 points, which we were very proud of him. So I'm glad that he got a chance to actually enjoy the game and play with his friends there one last time. And you guys, I felt like this was such an eventful week because we also had our khaki ball and we had a blast, you guys. And normally when you go to like military events or just balls or dances, I don't really dance. Normally I'm one of the ones that kind of sit down, I'll kind of talk with everybody and kind of watch people as they dance. But you guys, this time I was not a people watcher. I was out there doing the wobble, the electric slide, the Cupid shuffle, and I am shy. So normally I'm not out there, but I guess I just had like a boldness over me, I guess, because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to see these people anymore after this and just go out there and have fun. So we enjoyed ourselves. Ryan had a blast, and it was just a good experience for us because it was our first khaki ball, and I wanted to really go to it to see what it was like so that I can just say that I've been to one. So I'm not sure if I would continually go to khaki balls every single year. We might go to the next place because I want to see how different it is from where we're at now, but we had a good time. So that's our highs and lows for this week. Let me know your highs and lows down in the comment section if you have anything new that you want to share with us. So we're going to just go back to cleaning. I'm taking out my steam shot and I'm trying to blast the grease that splattered on the wall and that was behind the microwave. And this was very easy to get off. A little bit of Dawn dish soap took it off very easily with the steam shot. The stove, as you guys know, has been like a headache for me for the past couple of videos. Every time I share with you, like I start cleaning it and then I just cannot get it all the way. I'm gonna be completely honest. I scraped this stove for days and I still was not able to get it off 100%. So yeah, it's just gonna have to be left like that. So I'm gonna clean what I can and I'll show you guys. Like the back part of it came off super easy. And the top of the stove came off really easy, but around like the gas part of the stove, I just couldn't get it off on like one or two eyes. The other ones cleaned up really easily. So if you have any suggestions for what I could use for cleaning stove eyes, just let me know. I know in the next place, we're just going to get an air fryer and just not cook with grease as much. Plus, it'll be a healthier option anyway. So we are just going through the house. For the majority of the rooms, Ryan has already done, but I really wanted to touch up the kitchen because I had that big mirror there. So I've already previously spackled the walls and stuff yesterday, so I'm just going over and repainting it with the paint color that they gave us to touch up any like nicks or any holes in the wall. When I was cleaning the cabinets, I had accidentally removed some paint up top here, and it was green underneath, which was weird. So I'm just repainting over that and just trying to clean it as best as possible, you guys. I guess I could go ahead and start getting into the discussion of inspection, because this is technically, I want to say, maybe our second year of going through inspection. And I feel like everybody's experience is different. So I don't want to say something and then somebody else have a completely different experience from us. So I'm going to just be speaking in general. For the most part, it depends on your housing company. It depends on who you have as the inspection person. Like it's a lot of things that vary when it comes to inspection. So for the most part, we've already had our pre-inspection and they told us everything that needed to be done. Normally, if this is your first time, they will give you, when you move in, just kind of like a sheet for you to go through everything, that if you see anything wrong when you first move in, you write it on that sheet. Like, don't leave anything out. If you see like a nick on the wall or water damage, mark that thing down on that paper, because they will hold you accountable when it comes time to move out. So like I said, if this is your first time moving into base housing, mark off anything you see wrong in the beginning. And okay, so we've already had our pre-inspection. They came a few days ago and told us everything that needed to be fixed. They said the house looked really good for the most part. They just wanted us to touch up the doors, and the tallest person in the house wiped the walls to about that level, because that's pretty much going to be eye level. Now, when it comes to inspection as well, you can also hire cleaners, so that you don't even, like, if you don't feel like cleaning, you can hire cleaners. I've heard horror stories from two different aspects of people hiring cleaners and people doing it themselves. Now, I've heard stories of people who hire cleaners and the cleaners don't do that great of a job, so they had to go back and re-clean themselves. So I didn't want to take that chance. I decided to just go ahead and start cleaning the house a few weeks ago myself. And you guys, I will say, this is a process. It's a process. It's a lot of work. They said they also wanted the stairwell to be wiped down. Like, they go through and look at everything. If you have any vents in the house, you have to dust. Any windows, they want cleaned. Anything that's broken, they want fixed. So that's basically how our pre-inspection went. And I already knew that because we have like a group chat, so everybody has kind of told their stories of how their inspection was. We've had friends that told us what to look for, so that really helped us out a lot. So I knew kind of what to do, already. So I had already taken care of a lot of the stuff that our previous friends had told us to do. So this is going to be part one of our cleaning for inspection video. I have marked off everything that I had on my list to do today. We still have a ton of cleaning to do, so you guys will have a part two coming up very, very soon. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of behind the scenes. I even posted our khaki ball a few days ago to show you guys a little bit of us dancing. And it's just really fun. Sometimes I just can't always get everything recorded, so I like to show you guys on Instagram like what we do. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's still the Millennial Suburban Mom up there. And we are just going to go ahead and end the video right here. I've had so much fun sharing with you guys tips and tricks on organization and just cleaning with me for this move. We have a lot in store, so make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.